he literally just been sitting there himself, right? He had everybody else go out do the work. He listed the top tier threats, the special threats, all the hardest hitting people on the other side, and said, these are the guys you got to just jump off rip. And he's just sitting there and he's like, all right, I'm just wait till Ichigo gets here before I make my move. He waited until their number one card showed up and was like, all right, I'm out. Deuce. And he went all the way back up there. And how the is Ichigo supposed to follow that? So I feel like he literally just dodged the bullet himself. Like Ichigo came in like a bullet. Yuhabaha dodged the bullet, left him, left all of his men to deal with it while he goes and deals with his true objective.
Oh, that's that good.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ooch. I'm here with my brother Ooch and the homie Kai and my man Not So Little IQ Ooch. And we are back again, once again. How y'all doing today? Boys, children of all ages, the IQ trifecta is here. I'm not gonna lie, I hit an extra applause button by mistake, but we're gonna let it rock. Brother Ooch, take it away!
What's going on, people?
There it is.
Not a bad day. It's alright. It's alright.
That's good.
Thus far. Well, it's almost over.
I feel like my days just never end nowadays. I have the longest of days now because of my job. But I was looking forward to this specifically all day long. And if you're a thriving Ozaru, you'll understand why. And we're going to get into it very shortly. So without further ado, Brother Ooch, how you doing today, sir?
I'm alright. Work was alright. Busy as shit. More so in the afternoon than anything. But niggas don't stop coming in.
They don't. They don't.
You know,
and they will not.
That's whatever.
All right.
It's chilling.
Saludation. Kai Cat-san, how you doing today, sir?
I'm good, IQ. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing pretty well.
Okay. All right. Pretty well is always good. All right. So everyone at home listening, obviously, where else would you be? Or I don't know, you might be in the car or something. I don't know. I just figured like it's the broader scale, everybody that's not here, I guess, is the better phrase, I guess. But yes, before the formalities, a little quick thing, wanted to shout out just something random, right? So I'll start. I'm gonna shout out Crystal, because we just celebrated 1 fucking year.
Type shit.
So I'm actually wearing one of the shirts that she got me. It's a Batman, has nothing to do with anything we talk about, even though, you know, sometimes Spider-Man, but that's Batman. But yeah, so it has some Japanese on there, which is kind of crazy. Got the classic John. So yeah, no, shout out to her. Biggest fan. Supports us. Supports all the endeavors that I take on. So yeah, just want to shout her out. So what do you got?
Bro.
What are you shouting out for the week? Like, I know you watched something, which I'm very upset that he watched it without me. But so go ahead. I just gave it to you. Your free shout out of the.
Obaki?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been watching it. I'm on like episode 7 or 8 or some shit. I still haven't finished it, but
How is it so far? Is it faring?
it's alright. I've definitely
It's not
seen
hitting
better.
Yeah.
Definitely seen better from Baki for sure. Baki is one of those animes where it's like very confusing at times, like within its seasons, because like it feels like they're structured, and then they have a season where it's just like out of the
Yeah, like what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, like weren't we
Yeah,
just
no, I
in a
feel
fucking
that.
crazy tournament where Baki was practically dying and he was recovering or some shit during the tournament?
Yeah.
Like
The poison and shit.
And then we go from that to then whatever the fuck this is. I'm just like, what am I like? I'm watching it, but like, what am I watching? Like,
Yeah, no.
like when are they getting back to that?
Yeah, I was testing out to see if Netflix was even working for us, and I used that as a tester, and I only saw like the first like 10 seconds, and it literally was just like showing how when the dinosaurs were still around,
bro.
and then Yujiro's fighting a T-Rex. I think that's what it was.
It wasn't even Yujiro.
Oh, was it?
It was some new nigga.
It was some human. Okay, cool.
It was a
So
new dude.
my point exactly. They just be bonkers to the wall with Baki the Grappler. But either way, it's a great show. Kai, what are you shouting out this week?
shouting out Jujutsu Kaisen manga because I've been like pulling my hair out for the past week because the cliffhanger text we got left with made me theorize that an entire theory. I don't know if you recall 2-3 months ago, I went crazy posting and I pinned it and everything. I had this whole fucking theory on Gojo's ability, and yeah, I'm waiting to see if I was right, and I'm gonna find out tonight.
Oh, gotta tease me a little bit, huh? Because I've been fiending to read that shit, to watch it, to just do anything. But I'm on ice right now. I'm on hold. I gotta
So if
wait.
I pop off next week and I'm just running around here heated talking about, you'll find out.
All right, bet.
You either will or you won't.
IQ, what you shouting out this week?
Oh, shout out water, bro.
Eddie, shout outs to the
Stay
H2O
stay
game.
hydrated.
Stay
Can't
hydrated.
show the label because we ain't sponsored.
Facts. Hey, that's my boy right there. He knows.
Tight.
He knows. Hey, what the fuck is this mini shit right here?
This is water.
Yeah, no brand, right? Fuck the brand. We're not sponsored. Anyways. All right, so nice. So good stuff. Let us know what you guys are shouting out this week, what you guys have been doing outside of just, keeping up with Bleach, because obviously that's the main juice of this whole episode here. If you're new, what's up? Make sure you like and share and subscribe and all that. And if you're trying to hear your name shouted out at the end of these episodes, please go ahead. Full Power Podcast over on the Patreon page. Full list of, there's a lot of content on there now. We have behind the scenes, we have bangers of the week, we have extra episodes, and plenty more. So go ahead, check it out. And you're trying to obviously support and help this, spruce this up. I did a little bit of changing. Spot the changes in the comments, right? Got to get this engagement going. But yes, we did change up the studio a little bit, but nothing too crazy. But yes, that's over on Patreon page. If you want to sponsor fan art, comment, question, concern, business inquiry, hit us up, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That's fullpowerpod@gmail.com. And you know what? I finally just did it. I said, you know what? Let me just make an account for everything Full Power Podcast. So it's not just Twitter that I need you guys to follow. I need y'all to just go to Linktree/Full Power Podcast, and you'll find us on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter, obviously, and our Patreon is there. And if for those that may not have the audio versions, well, the Spotify version is on there as well. So we're on everything that at least matters. So if there's any other accounts socially that I missed out on, I guess you can let me know. I may make it. I don't know. You know what's funny? We do have a Twitch technically. I just remembered, and you can thank Kai for that, because he said make it so that we can have the name, and that's very smart. So dinged, right? So very smart on that. So yes, good stuff on there. Those are all of the plugs right now. So to set the energy and the tone right, okay? And like I mentioned, if you were a thriving Ozaru, aka one of the Patreon supporters, you guys got a little glimpse as to what exactly is going to start happening on these episodes. And to go along with the theme of being full power and out of control, we're going to introduce something called Ice Bars.
Ice beam!
Oh, I timed that perfectly. I didn't even know he was going to do that, right? So here's how it's going. Here's how it's going to work. There's going to be an ice bar at the beginning of the episode and at the end of the episode. What the ice bar will be, we're about to find out. Because IQ, can I hear your first ice bar, please?
Oh, shit.
Hold on. Woke up late today. It was time for lunch. Nothing else to eat. Guess what I'm eating? Cinnamon Toast Crunch!
The callbacks!
That was a fucking good one.
Cinnamon.
Yo, see? That's crazy because he called back the shit we were talking about last week. Watch the episode. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Okay, that was OD. That is completely OD. And you know what the funny part is?
It was crazy. I was trying to see where he was going with it, and I completely forgot about that shit. He brought me all the way back to last week in a moment.
Toast Crunch again.
Dude. All right, go ahead. Oh, actually, no, hold it. Because now you got to save it. Oh, what? You want to retort right now?
What,
Yes.
This episode, it'll just be Yatu.
me and Jay?
Yes. And then we'll do it, and then we'll come back to it at the end. So go ahead.
All right. This one. This one kind of crazy. This is what I thought of, nigga. This is what I thought of right here. Listen. All right, check me out.
Okay.
I just went to ShopRite, got my girl some flowers.
That's facts. I heard, right?
I looked up in the sky, got me some ice powers.
Ice beam.
Ice beam. Okay, all right. That actually gets a pass. That
You
is
see what I'm saying?
that is a pass. That is passable. You know what's crazy about that? He came a long way in 1 week. I'm
That's facts.
right. So just for that in and of itself, okay. Because let me tell you guys something. I'm glad this was just an exclusive for Patreon. Because man, this guy was giving y'all a bunch of fucking half nothings.
I got the halvesies for sure.
Yeah, and see, we can't be providing you guys with half nothings. We got the whole bar needs to be complete. So there you go. If you have a nice bar, hit us in the comments with it. All right, but we'll come back to this. So now let's get back to the meat and bones of this episode. We're talking about Bleach episode 21. Holy shit! What a fucking episode. First of all, I'll just start off. The MVP moment of the entire John. Our boy Ichigo. I said I won't call him Bleach.
Our boy Bleachigo.
Our boy Bleachigo. Yo,
Tight.
he's back. He came back earlier than we expected.
Earlier.
Way earlier.
Way earlier.
But he said that too. I thought that was mad funny because he even said, damn, I came in too fast. I was like, yup.
Yeah, son. He came in like super duper quick. So, initial thoughts outside of, what we just said, obviously. Kai, I want to hear yours first. On the return of Ichigo. Kurosaki-da.
Other than his timing, it was exactly as expected.
Did you but okay. Yeah, I guess that's fair. What about you?
I could agree to an extent. What I didn't really expect fully, I would say, is probably what is it?
Yuahabawa.
or whatever. Going up to the goddamn John.
Yeah.
Where Ichigo just came from.
He's after the Soul King.
Yeah, like that's like I wasn't personally expecting that off rip. Like I was expecting
Kind of knew that
continue
at some point.
to fight down there, but now it's like they're gonna be battling like here and then there, and then you never know. They go back down.
So
Well,
go ahead.
that's kind of what I'm wondering about, right? Is because it kind of seems at the moment to me, right? It seems like a completely ingenious plan because what did he do? Like Yuhabaha, right?
Yeah.
What did he and his men do? He sat there and he literally just been sitting there himself, right? He had everybody else go out do the work. He listed the top, the top tier threats, the special threats, all the hardest hitting people on the other side and said, these are the guys you got to just jump off rip. And he's just sitting there and he's like, all right, I'm just wait till Ichigo gets here before I make my move. He waited until their number one card showed up and was like, all right, I'm out. Deuce. And he went all the way back up there. And how the fuck is Ichigo supposed to follow that?
Yeah.
So I feel like he literally just dodged the bullet himself. Like Ichigo came in like a bullet. Yuhabaha dodged the bullet, left all of his men to deal with it while he goes and deals with his true objective. So it seems like a great fucking plan if that's how it's gonna go down, because Ichigo could be stuck down there now.
I mean, the biggest question now, because it's kind of interesting how it's gonna play out, because what is this? The fucking niggas up there. What's
The
their
Zero Division.
the Zero Division. Now it's like Yuhabaha, like if he's gonna go up there, he's gonna have to fight them too before he even reaches Soul King. Like arguably, right? So
Yeah.
now it's like we're actually gonna be we will most likely see fights from Squad Zero against Yuhabaha, or whether it's Yuri or
Uryu.
whatever.
He said Yuri.
Uryu and whatever the other dude is that's next to them.
I forget his name.
Yeah, but I'm suspect because all three of them went up there, so
Yeah.
there's definitely gonna be some Squad Zero fights versus all three of them in it.
Right.
And at some point. That's my suspicion at this point. But I feel like Ichigo's probably gonna have to handle business down there since he just got there, and then once he clears all of that shit, then he'll be able to make his way up a lot faster, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I would like to say that as someone who has read the manga for this, and this is years ago. I literally don't even remember this part. Like I honestly completely forgot that Yuaba is trying to like he was like, huh, psych, I'm going up to the Soul King. I'm trying to take out the guy, which actually is really, I mean, it's a smart idea because it's like, you know, Ichigo is...
No, it was fucking genius. Like,
Oh,
he
yeah,
literally
yeah.
couldn't get up there until those barriers were opened for a small interval, and he abused it and teleported up.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's OD.
At this point, I just wonder what he thinks of the Soul King. Like, is the Soul King fucking weakish? Like you see what I'm saying?
No, Soul King is supposed to be like the
man.
There's
strongest.
Zeno, supposedly.
Right.
Yeah, so like, cause like if Yuabaha back in the day had trouble with Grandpa, you know what I'm saying? I forgot his name.
But that's back in the day.
That's-
Things changed.
Oh, you're talking about my man's. Yeah. For
and
type
think
shit.
about it too. Every single Quincy that's died, he gets their powers after their death. So it's
Yeah.
different now.
You talking about Genryusai, I think, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
But-
that motherfucker was crazy.
Yeah,
he wasn't
he's
even
talking
a
about
part of.
Yamamoto.
He wasn't even part of
Yamamoto.
Squad Zero. So like, and you know how strong he was. He was a whole captain.
Yeah, I was sad when they had to get him, but yeah, nah, what Kai's saying though too is that shit's real because he's so broken. Like he's among probably one of the most broke. Like we thought Aizen was bad, which we saw a little.
We did see.
We saw him. We did see him.
and he's still locked up. Apparently,
Yeah. So
he's gonna come in. He's gonna come in at some point.
Oh, so you think he's gonna get involved?
100%, he's getting involved. They don't show him for nothing. They should have
Mm.
killed him.
They, yeah.
Now
Honestly,
he's gonna make a little comeback. That'll be fucking crazy.
yeah. I don't know where his stance is gonna be. How he's
I
gonna get
feel like
involved.
he's just gonna be made an example of. He's gonna be on some popping out, act like he's him, and then somebody's just gonna take him out, and we're all gonna be left jaw dropping so that they can show that that this new person is him.
That he not it in anymore. He's
Right.
he's old news. He's
exactly.
pre 1,000-year blood war arc.
But I don't like when characters get bitched like that, so I really hope he goes out with a bang at least.
I fucking 1,000% agree with you on that shit. I hate when that happens because
And you
Go ahead.
know when writers love to do it, and this isn't an Aizen thing, this is just in general. As soon as someone's mask gets removed, they just lose all their power. Like that's it. As soon as you see their face one time, they're a bitch for the rest of the show.
That is so, I hate that. Cause it's like a part of me is like, I feel like all of that buildup was like a waste. Like I love,
Agreed.
I love when stories, they develop all their characters and then it's either they stay developed or they at least get handled in a way that's respectable.
It's like that. It's like Frieza. Like Frieza's been getting beat up on until now. Like within the
Low-key.
within what we know.
Low key, but that's also his own fault. And now
Well,
he's choosing to
That's true.
step up. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, he didn't just get his ass beat. He died how many times?
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Who died more, Frieza or Goku? Leave a poll.
leave a fucking poll, right?
Shit.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, obviously, we're talking about all this, all of the great things that came out of this recent episode of Bleach, which is, I think we're like 5 more away from it being done for now until the 3rd core, because this is core number 2. Is that the gang is back, and I'm not talking about Renji and freaking Byakuya.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about Chad and Orihime.
Already.
And
She got buffed.
They both got buffed. For
They
sure.
yeah.
Nah. She got buffed.
Well, I don't know what you're referring to, but like they definitely got a wardrobe change for sure.
Right.
And they was that. It's funny because I'm not trying to be like one of those dudes out there that any slight of skin, and you know what I'm talking about, they start going crazy, right? But sometimes anime, they literally just put it in your fucking face too much
All the time.
or like too hard. Like, how come when Chad came out the fucking the wormhole or whatever the hell it was, he comes out with the derecha or brazo, whatever the hell it was, right? And then when she floop, right in your fucking face.
Yeah, just threw that
I'm
shit at him.
literally, like, you'll see it in the reaction. I was just like, damn, all right. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I'm trying to keep it cool here, right? You know? But.
A new character.
Yeah. So they got the garment update, and you know, she's on her healing shit as always, which is really dope. But then obviously I said the gang is back, right? I gotta throw in Uryu as well because he was a part of that 4-man team that they had back on Karakuta Town, right? Shout outs. But obviously he wasn't, you know, he was there. He was in that moment, right? But then he obviously had to like turn away.
Bro, that was like the biggest Naruto Sasuke moment.
Oh man, I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it, but
Like that just I just thought of that too, low key. Like really thinking about it, him being up there and Ichigo being down here, like looking up, being like, what the fuck are you doing?
yo, and then remember when Yuaba said, "You say all your goodbyes."
Type shit. Bro, that was like, oh my god. I still vividly remember this scene from Naruto where like it was like the first fucking episode of like Shippuden or some shit.
Oh, don't say too much.
Oh, I can't. Alright, never mind.
Yeah, but I know.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that shit too.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, everyone's back, and obviously, you know, we didn't even talk about how OD Ichigo even was in this episode. He took on like how many Stern Ritters at once by himself, no help, until obviously he needed help.
He didn't even really take him out. They were just healing.
Right.
But he was fucking him up. Like, he wasn't really doing much. But I think, like, this motherfucker's gonna have to just start killing him. Like, he's being nice.
Yeah.
Like, for what? Like, you know what I'm saying?
So the funny thing is, man, Ichigo during this fight,
He was very uninterested.
he was so fucking focused. He had the same look on his face the entire time. I thought that was so tough.
Like, he wasn't impressed. Or, like, like he knew they weren't gonna bring out what he really has.
And and also the funny part was when Kenpachi was like, "I never thought I would see the day when you would be fucking helping me out." That shit was kind of fire.
Yeah.
And Ichigo felt the same way. So, but yeah,
I was thinking about it too when I saw Kenpachi starting to get jumped. I was like, this is a bit ridiculous. And then I saw Ichigo pop in. I was like, oh, okay, so they're probably gonna bring in a whole other squad to deal with him on top of this squad, and that's what happened. I was like, yep, this is just exactly as we saw. You know, the weaker curses are, the more they gather together.
Yo, the connection, the ties,
The cross.
that crossover. What a crossover that would be, right? But that was a nice little thing there that you had called back to. But is there any other thoughts that you wanted to, or anything you wanted to touch on at all with this episode that
No,
we
I'm
didn't hit? You good? Okay, you?
Yeah. I mean, nothing crazy. Next episode should be more of I feel like a direct type of feel.
I don't think so. I feel like it's gonna be one more. I feel like next episode is gonna be a lot of talking, a lot of how do we get up there, how did they get up there, and then the one afterwards is gonna be time to scrap.
Yeah. I mean, it'll probably be a mixture because they can't really just sit there and talk about it because all the Sterners are in their fucking faces.
So are these predictions?
Yeah, more predictions than anything. I feel like.
Yeah.
Okay.
For next.
All right. Yeah, no, that and I can agree with y'all both because I can easily say we've been spoiled with this anime, okay? Bleach, Thousand Year Blower arc has only but a few cooldowns. Barely. And
They're
that is
acceptable cooldowns.
And that's saying a lot from him.
Because they don't even really feel like filler. Like,
right.
That's why I say it's acceptable because they add mixture. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We are very spoiled. We get a lot of action, a lot of fighting, a lot of different characters too. It's not just like the same folks, you know, like and rightfully so. I mean, this is a war. So like, you know, in a war type of fashion, you would like and hope to see as many different characters as you possibly can. before it's just the Ichigo show.
Mhm.
But right now it's not. You know, he just showed up. So we'll have to see what happens. So okay, cool. So next week, that episode is gonna be interesting. We'll see if they do slow it down or if they decide to take it from another perspective and let them fight or whatever, you know, because like I said, there's plenty to go around. But at this point in time, I'd like to turn it over to our boy IQ Ooch. What do you have for the fun fact of the week?
So I was looking on Netflix and I saw that there is gonna be a One Piece live action movie on Thursday.
Oh, it comes out on Thursday?
Yeah, 31st.
You're going to trash it already?
Yes.
What the fuck we going to do with this guy, man?
And also,
Okay.
it's not really a fun fact, but the leaker for JJK, they've been, I think there's like, there's a lot of people who are just like trying to get him banned, and he just keeps on coming back, and it's like mad funny. My boy, free my boy Miyamura. Free him.
Free Miyamura.
Free him.
Yo, Miyamura don't give a fuck. He's like, I'll make another account and another account and another account. Y'all not stopping me.
That is actually crazy. So Kai, talk to me a little bit about that then before we move on to these comments.
It's some Indian dude that gets leaks every single week, and he's been doing it. He's like the leaker. He's just the jujutsu leaker. But people don't like some of his opinions on the story, so they are using that as a way to personally attack him and start like reporting his account. Like, forget the leaks. Everybody's reading the leaks, right?
Right.
But they just don't like his personal opinions. So that's why they started attacking him. And yeah, his account got banned and everything. So now he's making others and trying to,
that is
put the
so
leaks out there anyway.
fucking lame.
Salty niggas.
I thought so. That was what I was gonna ask. I was like, so does the community just not like leaks? Like, do they want to be surprised when the chapter comes out?
Oh no, they love the leaks.
No, they
It
love
doesn't
the
matter
leaks.
if they like him or not. They love the fucking leaks. But some of the shit that he says, they're just like, they don't fuck with it. So they started reporting him because what he's doing is reportable. So it's just getting pushed through because of how many people are doing it.
So that is, nah, that's OD. That is a whole nother, like, that's a whole nother breed of fucking people right there. I don't even know if Dragon Ball fans do that shit, to be honest.
Dragon Ball fans are too busy just like shit talking your good opinions with their bad ones.
That's so
Too many hypotheticals.
too many what ifs. Too many fucking shits that, why are we talking about this still?
Right.
Type shit. Okay, yeah. So I will say this, that's lame. That's so lame.
Super lame.
I can understand if people have differences in opinions, but yo, if my man is doing the Lord's work for y'all, he's putting out
Right.
these leaks that y'all are taking, how are you gonna literally fucking bite that hand that's feeding you? That's what I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was about my Dragon Ball leaks, and if the dude or whoever was doing the leaks, and then they was like, oh, but by the way, I don't like this shit because of XYZ, I don't give a fuck. I would keep moving. I would be like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't care. Matter of fact, actually, there is somebody in the Power Rangers community that I will tell y'all without naming him. Sometimes this guy, he's not all there, but he be posting good shit for the Power Rangers. So I leave it alone. That's it. I know how to separate things. People should learn how to do that shit too. That's not cool. Stop fucking getting your man's banned, okay? Like, what's his name again? What?
Miyamura.
Miyamura?
Or yeah, I don't know the pronunciation.
Shouts to Miyamura. Out here in the Full Power Podcast. We support this fucking guy, okay? Type shit. There we go. Okay. All right, so let's see what you guys were saying up in the comments from last week's episode. Excuse me. All right, so here we go. So our boy Jayante Sheridan. First of all, Brandon at his most uncensored is hilarious as fuck. With a lot of laughing emojis. Yo, it throws me off when I'm not the one doing the sound effects. So when I hear it, I was like... Secondly, when you said psych, you thought I forgot, I was laughing my soul away. Yeah, that's right, because so I read the Thriving Ozarus in order in which Patreon gives them to me. So like, it's not that if I ever say them out of, because there is an order, but it's not the order that I chose. You know what I'm saying? So because he's a tier 4, he's always at the top. So for some reason, last week when I was reading through them, I like his name was not up there.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
So,
funny.
Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? And like on the spot, as we did it last week, I was like, oh, psych, you thought I forgot? Nah, I had to get him covered on that shit, right? Cause Jayonte's like,
not funny.
he's definitely one of our like fucking biggest supporters out here. He's been in tier 4 for like a while now, which is pretty sick. So definitely shout outs to that. I haven't even finished reading his comment, right? But man's, just so that y'all know, he has, one of his perks is he can give us direct topics that we'll do on the Patreon. So keep that in mind. Not to say that we will shit on any suggestion you throw at us, but I'm just saying that shit's a guarantee, right? On top of all the other perks as well. So then he goes to say, another icy banger and appreciate the good vibes given. Shouts to the ice.
Ice beam!
Shows the ice. Currently on chapter 467 of Bleach, about 130 to 170 chapters until I finished the manga. My Hero Academia banging with the manga. Always got to rep it. And I can vouch for that. I actually just recently caught up because those chapters are short. Horikoshi is just, I mean, I'm not going to complain. This guy, his art is always fire. But, yo, wait, I just can't wait until season 8 or 9 fucking comes out. Okay, because
I forgot what season we're even at.
6 or 7 now is coming up.
7
Next?
is coming.
I
7
think.
is coming.
Yeah, 7 is coming.
I think this season should be pretty good
Oh,
because I kind of forget where we even left off. To be honest.
yeah. I'm actually,
because they've been gone so long.
I gotta actually watch through 6 still, but I've been keeping up with the manga. Manga's OD. Manga is OD, and something that I thought in the back of my mind. And for those that read, I'm not gonna spoil it, but you know what what I'm thinking. So just connect brainwaves with me right here. The most recent couple chapters, I called that, but I didn't see it happening in the way that it did, and I still fucked with it. I was like, oh my God. So food for thought. Start reading My Hero Academia. And then he wraps up to say, Kai-sama, thank you for your honorable input as always. Another day, another dollar.
Sure.
Our boy Jante Sheridan. All right. So let's see. This other person right here. Yo, Bungo Stray Dogs is the new album for me. Top anime out right now. The story concept and artwork is straight ice beams, arrows,
Ice beam!
spears, etc. Okay, so we got hella ice weapons and miscellaneous shit out here. Okay.
Mhm.
Bleach comes in second with Kenpachi. That boy good. So he said CTC, aka Captain Cinnamon Toast Crunch versus Frosted Flakes cereal is comparing Dragon Ball Z to Bleach. I don't know about that. That's I don't even know what button to press. I'm not just gonna leave.
What are we targeting?
I don't know. But then they end their comment by saying, "Motherfucking great episode, you guys. Thank you." He spells out the Barney sound, by the way. That's why I hit the button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything to add? No? Okay. Thank you for the comment, by the way. Let's see. This next person says, Kenpachi is a beast and godlike, and rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. Yeah, shout outs to any wrestling fans that might be watching. I'm a wrestling fan. I can't believe we lost him. That's all I'm going to say before I get emotional, but he was a great guy. Kenpachi, always going to be a beast. Dude is godlike. I hope that, it'd be crazy because I want to see Kenpachi continue to fight. Imagine if when Ichigo came down, so you know how like obviously in Dragon Ball Z they always have fucking senzu beans. So imagine instead of a sensu bean, he had like some of the fucking the water from the hot tubs.
Oh, shit.
He splashed him with it.
Nah, fuck all that. Whatchamacallit? What's her name? She's probably gonna heal man's.
Oh, Otohime. Smart man. Resourceful. She's back now, so you might as well. Yeah. Any other additional things you want to mention about Kenpachi while we're here? Okay. This next person says, "Hey guys, y'all are great to hear during my mornings, and I recommend a 90s movie called The Crow starring Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son. It's a goth dark story of revenge, and sometimes it's not a good day to be a bad guy." Interesting. Dad actually used to show me a lot of like kung fu movies back in the day. Brandon Lee actually was one of them, but I don't even know if that was the one that I saw. Do you guys even like fuck with like karate movies like that?
Cobra
It's okay.
Kai is not a movie though.
I mean, I watched Karate Kid. I fuck with that.
You watched the one with Will Smith's son.
Yep,
That's
that's the one I'm talking about.
Watch the old one.
it's even Kai knows. Okay. So Kai, what were you were about to say something
No.
like about the action karate movies? Do you fuck with karate movies?
Yeah, they're good.
Ip Man, The Protector, The
I remember
Protector.
it, man.
You have to, anybody, I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this to you guys. Watch The Protector. Yo. This guy, what the fuck is his name? Tony Jaa, I think. Oh,
Yeah, you remember that like one fucking? I think it was like a rated R ninja movie.
Ninja Assassin.
Why was that? Yo, was that shit like really scary, nigga?
No. What?
Because I felt like I was scared watching that shit back in the day.
No. Well, you were a lot younger.
Yeah,
So,
that shit was kind of.
You weren't as iced as you were.
That shit was kind of scary.
That was during your innocent. That super innocent. This guy, oh my god. You've evolved into who you are now. Dude, I think about that sometimes. I'm like, damn, this kid is so different now. But yeah, Ninja Assassin. This is probably the movie you're talking about. One of the opening scenes, there was a scrap, obviously. And the fucking guy put the other dude in a washing machine. And he let it run.
Type fucking
Damn.
shit.
Yo,
It's hard.
that is right. Ninja Assassin it was rated R for a reason.
Damn.
It was rated R for a reason. And that's just the opening fucking part. I would see that shit again. It's just gruesome. It's not scary. It's a fucking Ninja Assassin.
A lot of blood.
There's a lot of blood. But that's up your alley. You like shit like that. You like your death and destruction. And carnage.
Carnage.
See? But yeah. Action movies, karate movies, all that shit, those are fire. All right. Next person. This is for you.
Oh yeah.
40.51 for a gym membership and they're on some bullshit with the guest pass? Hold on. He said, I'm surprised that gym didn't got with the Kid Buu style death ball.
He right. He right.
Yeah. So funny little fun fact, I guess, for you guys. I'm always thinking of new things to do here. One of the segments was actually, would you let them pass? Or some shit like that. The name is pending. But the segment is essentially where the three of us, not you, the three of us come up with different scenarios and we ask you, do they...
Type shit. That could be song.
Kai got it.
That could be song.
Kai got it instantly. And then so it's like we give you any scenario, and we really see like if you are actually deserving of powers or not, because you're fucking too much sometimes. The shit you be wanting to blow up a building for is so not necessary, but it's just funny. So yeah, that was a segment that I thought of. So I guess let us know in the comments if that's something that piques y'all interest. And then last but not least, our boy Big Texas Tanks with the
BTT.
pound and the thumbs up. Appreciate it. And again, guys, as always, if y'all are trying to hear your comments on these episodes, obviously don't forget to leave one. And you can send emails and all that kind of good stuff. And don't forget, if you are a Thriving Ozaru, make sure you are commenting underneath the content that we put on there as well. Because, you know, we like interacting with you guys. It is very fun. It's actually one of my favorite parts because it's very direct, you know. We get to, you know, have that with you guys. So in that case, it is now that time for your banger of the week. And it is...
Wait, is it like Gintama or something? I don't know.
No, it is not Gintama. That
I don't know the
was
G's.
the opening one of Gurren Lagann.
Oh, man, I haven't seen that in like 2 years.
So you've seen it.
Something. Who?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Gurren Lagann's a great anime.
I don't think I've seen.
Yeah, I don't think you've seen it.
It got like a robot.
Yeah, so how would you explain what the show is about?
Man, like, weren't they like underground? And then he found like a thing.
Yeah.
And then he got like a robot power.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So so basically, like, they're in a world where like a bunch of people like survive underground, and they're like away from like the rest of civilization for some reason, which I obviously forget to. It's been years since I've watched this show, but there's a lot of like mechanical type of stuff, you know, involved, and it gets crazy because like he gets like, I guess what ends up becoming the Gurren Lagann. It's like, it's the ship, right? It's like a ship, but then it turns into like this big ass mech.
Mm.
And then that fights other like big ass robots and other like monster type of things and everything like that. But then it gets so out of control because it like all this stuff happens on Earth, right? But then it gets fucking galactic.
Mm.
And then it becomes like universal. Like the last episode almost had me crying. I'm like, what is happening?
Mm-hmm.
Like, shit was OD. But it's a very heartfelt anime. Like there's some characters that I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm not, because I'll spoil it. But I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But it's a highly recommended show, right? Gurren Lagann. It's very short. It's not long. One of the short ones. It's one of those shows, I'm sure you will feel like this is another...
Disappointment?
No, not disappointment, no. This is another God Eater situation where it's so good you want more and there's nothing else.
Gotta hate it.
Actually, now I think about it, there is a movie, but I haven't watched that. So at least there's something.
Oh yeah, there is a movie.
Yeah, there's a movie that takes place after that. So highly recommend. But it is now that time for the Patreon shout out. Yes. All right, folks. For those that don't know the drill, listen up. If you want to hear your name shout out at the end of these episodes, you want to support us, well, hit us up. Full Power Podcast, become a Thriving Ozaru today. And shout out to our boy Jayante Sheridan. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Shout out to our boy Anthony Parker. Thank you. Park it. Shout out to my girl Wifey Ooze. Thank you. Type it. Shout out to our dude Dante TX. Thank you. Shout out to our boy Jerick Rivera. Thank you. Shout out to our boy Lord Payne. Thank you.
Pain Indies.
Nuts. Shout out to my dude Mr. Back again. Once again. Thank you. Back again. Okay. Anyway. Shout out to our dude, Mr. Wash. Thank you. Wash it. Shout out to our dude, Odd Man Out. Yeah. Thank you.
Never count them out.
Never count him out. Shout out to our dude, Ryuzaki Kenpachida. Thank you.
Kenpach.
Oh. Shout out to our dude, Soul Awakens. Thank you. Wake your ass up. Wake it. Shout out to our dude, Super Saiyajin SAWFT. Soul. Thank you.
Type shit.
Shout out to our dude, Travis Boyette. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the dude with the final Chidori Vegeta Uchiha. Thank you.
Got him.
And shout out to our dude, Worse Than a Demon. Thank you. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
He said on God. Attention! Yes! He's the only one! Yes! Land the rising sun! Yes! He's our fucking boy! Everybody get up! And shout out to Juice! Let's go!
No, I have.
All right, guys. If you guys want to hear your name shout out, whoa! The delayed one. Another one. Y'all killing me with the fucking naga. What the hell is happening?
Yo, Ooch, do it.
Ice beam.
There's so many fucking ice beams. All right. If you want to hear your name shout out at the end of these episodes, you want to support us, you want to help get us out there, you want us to be the greatest ever, not just self-proclaimed, but the best podcast out there, hit us up, Full Power Podcast, over on the Patreon page. That is Full Power Podcast on the Patreon page. If you have a comment, question, concern, business inquiry, or fan art you're trying to sponsor, hit us up, fullpowerpod@gmail.com. That is fullpowerpod@gmail.com. Fill-ins. Miyu Kai. Capiche?
Type shit.
So enthusiastic. All right, let's go.
Habatari tara.
Yeah. I got, what the fuck? I said me first. I said me. Oh my God. You don't listen.
That's all you said me first.
I fucking literally said Miyu Kai. Miyu Kai. Capiche?
Type shit.
Habatari tara.
Yeah.
Modorenai to ite.
Motherfucker.
Besoshita no wa.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Aoi ano sora.
Hit us up on a Bluebird on Twitter at Full Power Pod. No, that works. Acceptable. That works. All right. So before we completely head out, you already know, it's now that time for that ice bar round number 2. Who will have the iciest bar of the episode? So far, I'm gonna have y'all at a draw.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm leaning more towards IQ because his shit was off the top.
Type shit. Mine's written.
Yeah. Which is totally okay.
You told me to write, so I wrote.
Yeah, no. I mean, I wrote too.
Unless you want me to do some halves.
No. We cannot give these people half nothings, okay? Half nothings is unacceptable. Unfucking acceptable. So IQ went first last time. You gonna start.
All right. I drink water.
Why did you come in so hard?
Cause that's the energy right there, nigga. That's what I'm
It's the
talking.
delivery, yo.
It's the fucking
Something so
delivery.
basic. I breathe air. Like you trying to fight somebody.
Let me
All right.
bring it back. Let me
Yeah,
bring it
run it back.
Let me bring it
Oh,
Let him drink. Let him
God.
drink.
I drink water. It makes me feel pure. Watching Attack on Titan made me watch out for the birds. You see what I'm fucking saying, nigga?
What?
The birds.
Okay, I understand your reference, but that's a no from me, dog. That's a no.
Type fucking shit. It rhymed though.
It barely. All right, IQ for the deciding win.
Type shit.
Today would be nice.
Oh wait, what?
You got it.
Oh, I say mine.
Yes. What the fuck?
Oh wait, the
he
one
was
that
holding up the dub. He thought he won.
Yeah.
Wait,
nah.
the one I said before.
You have to do another one.
You need another one.
Oh, I got two. Oh wait, hold on.
Where's everybody at today?
Yo, my bad.
I'm right here. I don't know what you on about.
Yo, Kai, you and I.
Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Give me 10 seconds.
10
off the dome.
Uch, do you have one?
I do.
Please.
I'm gonna end all y'all careers right now.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I'm playing Fortnite, getting them crowns. Call me the king. I walk outside, and you know I always bring the bling.
Okay.
A little drip.
Your first bar was better. Your second bar, nope.
I got a redemption.
Uch, you gotta send us off.
Fine. All right. Here we go. I gotta save it, guys. I can't leave y'all like this. Okay, I'm sorry. Sometimes I gotta Thanos, guys. Sometimes you gotta do it yourself, right? You know what I'm saying? Listen. King of the Pirates.
Luffy.
I'm not Luffy.
Okay.
Call me Jack Sparrow.
Type shit.
Oh.
Setting off all these bombs.
1, 2, 3.
Look again. I shoot ice arrows.
I knew ice arrows.
You're welcome. I saved it. I saved the whole thing.
Listen. The I drink water was crazy.
No. The only thing that was crazy about
You're
that
right.
shit
It was crazy. All right.
I drink water.
I drink water.
Yeah, that part was crazy. That part slapped.
Yo, that shit was
top tier.
See that
That's
was
what sent us.
that would have been that's like a quarter nothing. Oh my god. All right. Well, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the ice bars and look forward to hearing more. And if you have an ice bar, feel free to drop your ice bar in the comments, email it, whatever. Let us know. And you might get your ice bar featured on a future episode. Imagine that. Wow.
Type.
Wow.
You know what's crazy? I have the one that you said last week. That shit would have been so much better.
What was it? You could just say it. Well, you want me to deliver?
We're gonna hold on to next week. We gotta end them with the one I just said.
I kind of remember it, but
Wait, I want to know what we're talking about.
It's another bar that he came up with off camera last week after we did it, but
I'm pretty sure it has something to do with eggs.
it did. It did. But I'll give that one to you so you have it in your notes, and then you can bring it up for next week. Okay.
Type shit.
So
Type shit.
So like I mentioned, hope you guys enjoyed. This is very fun for us. I hope you guys have just as much fun hearing the ice bars. So, brothers, what do you got left for the people at home?
Stay fresh, stay clean. Get you a nice fucking cologne for you stinky niggas.
Okay.
Regular shit.
The regular.
You know what I mean?
The regular,
Ice up.
regular.
Ice up.
Ice up.
That's about it.
Okay. Kai-san, what you got for the people at home?
I have no fucking clue, man. It's been one hell of a week for me. This shit crazy. I need to keep my week in check. So
Keep
I
the
guess
week
everybody should
in
do that.
check. Yeah. You know what? That's fair.
Organized.
Organized. All right. And our boy Not So Little IQ, what do you got for the people at home?
Drink more water.
Fire.
4 out of 10 people dehydrated, I think. I don't know the stat.
Yeah, we need stats. We need stats.
Confidently
think-
unaware.
I think.
He said 4 out of 5 dehydrated. I think.
don't know.
Personal stats.
It's like that.
Hey man, from you telling people to drink water to this guy literally saying,
I drink water. I drink water.
no,
Mhm.
there's no redeemables. You're done. You're done for the day. All right. It's been your boy, Ooch, the Iceman. Brother Ooch, the homie of all the Kais, Kai Kassan, and our boy Not So Little IQ Ooch. Make sure you guys taking care of yourselves. May the power protect, keep it locked, little right here on this podcast. Stay safe, stay clean, and stay the hell inside. And we'll see y'all next time. Hey. Bye. See ya. Now.
I drink water.
Right.